Welcome everyone to One Brothas Mind with KD Smooth. In today's world, black first choices are mandatory. Choose wisely or your bondage will increase. You need all the information. This broadcast begins with my monologue and concludes with our discussion. Together, let's explore the facts, propaganda, lies, and hidden information to uncover the truth we need. Our work begins now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast from One Brothas Mind. I am KD Smooth. Tonight, we are going to cover a news report out of Reuters news service. A report about the Astrazeneca ooh-wee. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we call that thing here at One Brothas Mind that they want everybody to get, we call it the ooh-wee. Alright, so let's look at this article here from Reuters. Came out on January 14th. The Astrazeneca ooh-wee is causing spinal inflammation for some. The headline of the article reads, EMA lists rare spinal condition as a side effect of the Astrazeneca ooh-wee. Alright. So there's a few things from the article that I wanted to highlight for you guys. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the likes. Share, and subscribe. According to this article on January 14th from Reuters, a safety panel of the European Drug Regulator on Friday recommended adding a rare spinal inflammation called transverse myelitis as a side effect of the AstraZeneca ooh-wee. The European Medicines Agency's Safety Committee also recommended a similar warning to be included for the Johnson & Johnson one-shot ooh-wee back in October, and it reiterated that decision on Friday as well. Transverse myelitis is an inflammation of one or both sides of the spinal cord and can cause weakness in the arms or legs, sensory symptoms or problems with the bladder and bowel function. The EMA committee, after reviewing data, concluded that there was a, listen to this y'all, reasonable possibility of a causal relationship between the two ooh-wees and transverse myelitis. I'm going to drop that one more time. It concluded, the EMA committee concluded that there was a reasonable possibility of a causal relationship between the two ooh-wees and transverse myelitis. The devil's busy, y'all. The devil literally is writing these articles, putting out these. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna chill. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. The article goes on to read that the Astrazeneca OOE has faced several setbacks, including rare cases of severe side effects such as blood clots with low platelets, which led to several countries restricting or stopping its use. Transverse myelitis was also at the heart of the trial halts or stops in the early stages of development for both the AstraZeneca and the Johnson & Johnson OOEs. And lastly, among 1,809 cases of the condition called thrombosis reported worldwide, it said that 1,643 were reported after the first dose of these OOEs, and 166 more were reported after the second dose. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta hit that one more time. I want to make sure y'all really hear how they're describing the victims of the OOEs that have experienced transverse myelitis, inflammation in the spine. How they're describing the cases that they can't hide, that they haven't been able to discard and whatnot. They have to report them. The ones they can't come up with no other excuse for. They're saying it's not the now be clear, they're not the ones saying this. Let me get it right here. The European Medicines Agency, that's their safety committee. Their safety committee is saying the following: there is a reasonable possibility of a casual relationship between the two OOEs and transverse myelitis. So, does this, man, for real? They can't just come out and be honest and say, yeah, there's been people who have been victimized by these OOEs and have had these specific side effects. They got to go through all this hopscotch and breakdancing of words and sentences. I mean, many of us, I know I have, and I'm sure many of you guys have, we've seen a lot of the videos of people, having wildly different side effects. They go to where one day they cool, everything's fine, next day they can't walk. They nervous systems, they got the shakes, they're all kind of problems. But this is how the safety committee is describing what they have been forced to report. Sounds like they paid off to me, y'all. What y'all think? I mean, this is mind blowing. What's actually happening, y'all, is slowly but surely and very quietly, they're admitting or being forced to admit to a lot of the problems with these OOEs and the side effects that they've been causing all this time. But we're at least a year approximately after the OOEs have been released, And a year later, they're coming in admitting this stuff. You know, like I said, y'all, the devil's busy. But again, this is just a small number of people. They didn't even list the specific amount of cases, of side effect cases of this transverse myelitis. They didn't even, in the article, they didn't even list this safety committee. Did not even say, well, we've had this many people or cases of side effects. They don't want you to be able to quantify what's happening. But here at One Brothas Mind, we suspect that there not only are hundreds, but most likely thousands of people who have had this transverse myelitis, and then the thrombosis, where their body can no longer form blood clots to stop, bleeding if they have an accident or get an injury. That thrombosis also causes internal bleeding, with the inability to create blood clots. People are dying from that stuff, y'all. So again, we suspect here at One Brothas Mind that there's hundreds and most likely thousands of people who have experienced these side effects. And these are just, it's enough people to where they're having to say something as light and as watered down as they possibly can describe it. And again, at this time on January 14th, in this article from Reuters was the only one that reported, that I could find, that reported what this European Safety Committee said and did. So, I wonder what are the true numbers of people who have experienced these side effects. But then another thing that I wonder, ladies and gentlemen, I've had conversations and discussions with people back and forth about these ooh-wees and, about the side effects and how, some of them are having very severe side effects, and people just very easily just let it fall out their mouth. Oh, well, that's part of the deal. That's with everything. You can't, any new ooh-wees or medicines that, there's going to be some side effects, for some people, oh well. It's like they have no concern about that at all. At all. They just write people off. And it's like, what? But many of these people that I've talked to that said these in their own way, in their own words, this type of stuff, they swear up and down they're followers of Yeshua the Christ. It's like, how can you write off other human beings so easily? Other people who have had their lives destroyed due to these crazy side effects. Well, it's just a small percentage. That's to be expected. Nothing is 100%. Okay. Well, let's look at the small percentage. Let's calculate the calculations here. Let's say these side effects are, only 2% of the people who get these ooh-wees have these side effects. Okay, 2% is a little too much. Let's go to 1%. Is that cool? 1%. All right, 1%. Well, they say, okay, that's a good number. All right, well, okay, let's look at it. How many people on the earth today? Well, there's it's a little more than 7 billion people on the planet. But for the math purposes, in this example, we're going to just use 7 billion. Flat out. What's 1% of 7 billion? Yeah, y'all got it. That's 70 million people. So according to a lot of people, I mean, y'all gonna have to fill in the blank on some of these words. I'm trying to hold my tongue. But according to them, it's okay if 1% of the population of the world experiences these types of side effects, these life-destroying side effects. There's 70 million people. Well, then they go, well, no, they're gonna pull it before it do all that. They're gonna shut it down. Okay, well, how many people have to experience crazy side effects from these things before you would expect that they shut these ooh-wees down, take them off the market? 35 million? Half? 1 million? Is that too many? Okay, how about 500,000? I mean, what number is the number that says, okay, that's enough, take it off the market? What? It never ceases to amaze me how inhuman most people are today, until the side effect hits them. Oh, then they got a whole nother song to sing. It's like, really? No, we ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say when the side effects hit you and yours. No, just like say, hey, it's okay. I'm gonna deal with my spine being all swole up and jacked up and I can't walk. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take one for the team. Just go ahead and ride with it then. Since you expect and feel it's okay for a bunch of other people to be victimized in this way, you ain't worried about it, man. So, tell me, I want to know how y'all feel about this. I mean, like I said, they're slowly and quietly releasing this stuff. Many of us, we know this stuff has been going on. And there are some of us out there that actually have been already victims of these pharmaceutical companies and their evil that they do. So-called informed consent mind. Man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. This is crazy. I haven't seen this report on any so-called mainstream U.S. news. This just came out, on the January 14th. So, again, y'all let me know what y'all think on this. How y'all feel about this? In the comments. Y'all, let's chop it up about this. This is crazy. And this concludes this broadcast from One Brothas Mind. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you know and you always do what you can do until you can do what you can do. And know that Yeshua the Christ is with you always. Shalom.